What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Littleroot Laddering. So today I am going to be channeling my inner Wolfey and trying to pull off the world champ difference, as he calls it. So he played a tournament this past weekend that I saw where he was playing Tyranitar next to Sandvale Bright Powder Garchomp. That looked really sick, so I'm interested in seeing how well this works out, just like this pairing together. Obviously, this is like the exact sets he was playing. I actually have no idea exactly what set he was playing. I just saw a clip of him rock slide flinching his opponents to death in a game, and it made me very excited. But like when building this, I noticed that like something that these two do not like is obviously Intimidate. So that's why I decided to slap on Empoleon here. Lumberry seems very good in this format. It's actually been very good on Empoleon itself, just to prevent your opponent being able to status it while you set up like a Swords Dance. And then again, you have Rock Slide here. You can also Waterfall your opponent to do a ton of damage. You could probably drop one of them for where'd it go? Steel Wing, but I think I would rather have Swords Dance and Protect. I can see an argument for dropping Protect, but it's saved me too many times. So then to round out the team, I like extra bulk, so we're playing Light Clay, Screens, Raikou, Thunderbolt Volt Switch to round it out. I just want to be really fast, have a bunch of HP here. I am not convinced any of these EV spreads are actually correct, but I am going to make one minor adjustment. I'm going to give myself the 2 free points here by putting those into defense. Togekiss, this is Crit Kiss. I originally had this as Lefty's Yawn, which I actually think I am going to switch back to. We'll go Serene Grace, and this will be Yawn. This is just something that I've been a big fan of, is just statusing my opponents to death, and it's been good. And then while testing this, I originally had Clefable in this last slot because you have Magic Guard, so you don't take sand damage as well. So like, just really leaning in on the Sandstorm theme. And then I've played multiple games where I'm just like, man, I cannot beat a Scizor to save my life. So I'm like, well, I don't have Intimidate. Arcanine seems really good, so let's just slap that on here. This is the set that Carl gave me. You live 2 Earthquakes from opposing Garchomps with this set, so I'm going to try this out and see how it goes. And let's get to game number 1 here. Okay, so they have Ludi, but they don't have a traditional rain setter. I believe Crest gets access to Rain Dance. That is something I need to be weary of. They have Arcanine on their side. They have Raikou as well. Of course, there's the dreaded Scizor. So I think this is going to be Raikou T-Tar with Chomp, and I actually think T-Tar... I could just do Raikou Chomp with Empoleon Arcanine in the back. But I think I want T-Tar just to be able to prevent their weather. So what if we do Raikou Arcanine with Empoleon T-Tar in the back? I think that's the line, just to prevent them from potentially setting up a Rain Dance here. So we're going to go for... I could just T-Bolt off of their Ludi. Could also just set screens now. I think setting a screen and going for a Snarl this turn is pretty okay. They're going to go into Rhyperior. Pretty okay with this as well. And I'm assuming this is a Trick Room coming my way. Okay, that's fine. So now I can set up Reflect, and we can Will-O-Wisp into Rhyperior. EQ is going to do a ton, isn't it? We hold on. We eat our citrus, which is obviously good. Thanks to Light Screen and them taking a Snarl, we're able to take that okay. From here, I think I just want to... I mean, we have a bunch of ground weaknesses, and I did not actually calculate that. That might be something we need to address. Might need to swap out Raikou for a different screen setter. Might be something we address after this game. We can go to T-Tar, and we can click Snarl this turn, I guess. I'm okay with letting Arcanine go down, I think. There's another EQ. It's not going to do a ton this time. Calm Mind's going to be annoying, but we're just going to turn back around and drop the special attack, so I'm okay with that. So now we can D-Dance here. Am Man, I really wish we had Protect on Arcanine here. I think D-Dance, and I'm willing to sack off my Raikou, I think. And there's another EQ. Raikou goes down, but that's fine because now I can get another Intimidate on this Rhyperior. You're gonna Calm Mind, that's fine. And now I can, I'm at +1. This is the last turn Trick Room. I'm gonna D-Dance again. I'm gonna click Snarl. They're at neutral with Caress, but I'm just going to try to go bigger than them here. Kinda wish we had access to Earthquake right now on T-Tar, but Rock Slide's gonna be fine, I think. We can also just crunch down this Rhyperior. Yeah, did not even put 2 and 2 together that we had 4 ground weaknesses and we brought every single one of them. Okay, EQ is going to take out my Arcanine, that's kind of fine. They're going to Calm Mind again. I'm going to D-Dance again. Now I can bring out Empoleon. We can crunch this Crest and we can Waterfall to the Rhyperior. This might just actually pick up a KO on both of these mons. I'm not sure. I don't think +2 T-Tar is going to be enough to KO the Crest. Okay, I lied. EQ. They're actually faster than my Empoleon, which I was not prepared for, but that's fine. There's Ludi, there's Scizor. We have Reflect up still. So I'm just gonna go for Rock Slide and I want to Waterfall the Scizor. Okay, they're gonna take Chip. They're gonna Swords Dance, but that's kind of fine. So now I can Protect and I can Swords Dance myself. Because they're going to go for a Bullet Punch here. Yep. Like, that is going to do a chunk. Get my Swords Dance up. I can now go for a Rock Slide and Waterfall their Scizor. Okay, it is enough to take out my... Ooh, that's a lot. Yeah, probably not winning this one. I think the Rhyperior just did us in. So let's address that right now. Let's see, what else gets access to Reflect? And Light Screen. And is also Levitate. Like, I know that's a very specific set of things, but... let's see... I really like the idea of screens on this team, so I think I want to keep at that. We could just do like support Latias, which I don't think is awful. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can do... let's see, we already have lefties there, so we can just do our Light Clay. We can do screens. We can do Tailwind, and we can do... I think just Ice Beam is our attack. I think it's fine. Yeah, this seems fine. Let's do this. It gives us 2 dragons, but I think that's fine. Gives us another ice weakness, which could be alarming, but I think that's just something to be aware of. Man, bunch of T-Tars. Bunch of T-Tars today. I think what I like... So I think I just want to outpace them with Latias here, actually. I actually like Latias plus Empoleon, I think. Like, if they lead Hitmontop, I just feel pretty good about myself. And then I think I want, like, T-Tar and Arcanine in the back, because they have a bunch of things I want to intimidate. I could see an argument to bringing Chomp, just because, like, Chomp is so good, but them having, like, their own Chomp and a Togekiss and this Intimidator kind of scares me off of it. Maybe I'm just incorrect in playing it that way. There's Crest, there's Chomp. Okay. Well, we can Ice Beam the Chomp, and we can Swords Dance here. They're going to Protect, that's fine. You're going to set Trick Room. No, they're just going to Ice Beam me. Are you actually kidding me? Alright, well, time to play this game, I guess. I think I'm just going to Intimidate, and I'm going to go for a Waterfall into Chomp. I think if we can deal with the Chomp, we're in pretty okay position. Like, obviously that freeze is very critical, and I think setting Tailwind could have been appropriate, but then we just get got by Trick Room. I don't want to play that game. Okay, that's really good damage. We can Snarl here, and we can Waterfall into the Chomp. They're going to protect. That's fine. Snarl is going to connect. They're going to Psychic me, and that's going to give me a little bit of recovery. So now I can Snarl again. And I'm just going to Rock Slide. Try to get a... I'm not going to be able to flinch this Crest because it is faster than me. But I am going to be able to get some chip damage in on it while picking up the Garchomp and not triggering. Oof. Okay. Oh, we're speed tied with Crest. They're min speed Crests. Okay. Wait, no? They're not min speed? I don't know what's going on. Hey, thank you for the Intimidate. I feel like they're going to go for the Fake Out into Empoleon, so I'm just going to protect it this turn. I could also see them going for like Mach Punch into T-Tar. There's a cat on my chair. Okay, there is a CC. I'm most likely slower than Top. Hitmontop took damage before Crest. I wonder if they're min speed Top. That'd be a choice. I can crunch the Crest. I don't want to give up my Defiant boost. I don't want to give up my Defiant boost, so I think I'm just going to Waterfall the Top. Okay, there's Rotom. That's pretty good for us. I am in fact slower, so we get the free KO. We do decent damage to the Rotom on switch in. Okay. I wonder if they're min speed Rotom. I doubt it. I can Rock Slide. I'm just going to double Rock Slide here. I actually think there's an argument not to have these 4 EVs in Empoleon speed, so that I'm guaranteed to outspeed Crest under Trick Room, because they can only get to 40. So then we can just like pull those and put them both into special defense. Rock Slide's busted. Nice flinch. Yeah, I actually think that's a smart consideration, just dropping those 4 points into speed. This is a little untraditional of like how I've played laddering the last several weeks, but I think tuning this as we go, I think is an interesting idea. And like, this is something I've just been working on today, so I think it's fine to do it this way. Arcanine looks fine here. Like, obviously it has to answer Scizor, but I think that's okay. I think Latias could be pretty okay. I think they pretty much have to bring this Mamo, so I want to bring Arcanine for it. I want to bring Latias so I can try to set Tailwind. And then I want Empoleon and I think Chomp, just so I can deal with their threats that I'm worried about. Do I want Empoleon? I don't think I do. Like, it just kind of gets bodied by everything they have going on. So I think this is going to be Arcanine Latias with Chomp T-Tar in the back. I don't really see a reason to bring Togekiss here. So I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp into Mamo. And I'm going to go for a... I could Reflect here to stop the Earthquake and like Ice Shard, but then we get got by Draco, so I think I'm just going to set Tailwind and hope we win a speed tie here. This also breaks a potential Sash on Mamo if we connect this Will-O-Wisp. Could be Scarf, could be Band. They're going to set their Tailwind, which obviously lets them outspeed me. Stop. Okay, cool. So we're going to set our Tailwind. We're going to connect. Sweet. So now I can... I'm going to go Flare Blitz, and I don't want to switch out here. I'm just going to Ice Beam their Latios. They're going to protect, that's fine. And now I'm faster than Mamo, so I can pick up the KO. Okay, that's good. I kind of want to Safeguard in case this has Yawn, but if it does, I can do that next turn. So we'll just stay in, I think, Snarl and Light Screen here. They're going to drop a Draco, pick up my Arcanine. That's unfortunate. The life orb. That makes sense. Degleam. Okay, this is kind of fine. I can set up Light Screen before I KO'd, so that's fine. Again, Rock Slide here. And I'm just gonna double Rock Slide, I think. Draco still does a chunk through my screens. They're at -2, and I'm behind screens. Okay, and they connect. That's unfortunate. Alright, T-Tar. Okay. It's like actually really good damage. They're gonna set Tailwind this turn, I think, so I'm going to D-Dance. They're gonna Yawn. Okay, that's fine. Latios is gonna go down. I'm gonna be faster than Gastro. If this is for some reason max speed Gastro, they outspeed me. I could just Rock Slide, but it's not very effective. I'm just gonna Crunch, I think. They are actually faster than me. Oh, they're under Tailwind. They are under Tailwind. I should have obviously figured that out. Okay, wake up. Okay, stalls after the last turn of Trick Room, or of Tailwind. So now Crunch gets to pick up the Gastro. They protect. But like, this is inevitable. I did 83% on my last one. Yeah, T-Tar came to play. T-Tar came to play there. Good job, T-Tar. Proud of you. Chomp kind of just came in and died there. But whatever. Aerodactyl, you say? Nope, don't like that. I think Latios looks pretty okay here. I think this is Latios plus Empoleon up front. I want Arcanine in the back to potentially deal with the annoyances. Do I even want Empoleon here? I don't think so. I think this is the same argument as last time. They have this Gastrodon and they have this Rotom and they have this Hitmontop. I just don't think I want it here. Do I want Togekiss for any reason? Like, it lines up really poorly against a lot of their mons, so I don't think so. I think this is just Latios plus Arcanine with Chomp and T-Tar on the back. Like, same game plan as last game, I think. Okay, they're going to trace my Intimidate, which is really annoying, but not the end of the world. I can set... Do I even care about setting Tailwind? I think I would rather just KO their Aerodactyl here, I think. I bet this still does more. We're gonna Moonblast, and that's just a KO. I wonder if that's Specs. Hey, we get the burn, so that's cool. So this is the other problem, is I have 3 fairy weaknesses. So we'll Protect, and we will Snarl this turn. I'm assuming this is a Rock Slide. That does not do a lot since you're intimidated and you're burnt. And they get the flinch. That's really unfortunate. Alright, Garchomp, I need you to dodge an attack for me. Garchomp got me, right? There's one miss. Never lucky. I'm pretty sure this is Specs. So I can... Even if I Dragon Dance, this Aerodactyl's still going to be faster than me. So I think the correct line is to... I can just Rock Slide. I could also just Snarl, but I don't think that does anything. I'm gonna just... Man, I really don't like my position here. I'm gonna Moonblast my Arcanine. I'm pretty sure this is Specs, like just based on how much damage they've done. Okay, we pick up the Aerodactyl, which is actually good. And now I can... I'm going to Protect, and I'm going to Flare Blitz into Guardy to pick up a KO on it. Okay. I'm going to Earth Power into Arcanine, that's fine. Like, we won this 1v1 last game. We were at +1, though. We still have our Berry, and they have Scizor. Yeah, this game's probably over. Because even if I D-Dance, they can Swords Dance, and then I'm just dead, so... Yeah, I'm just dead anyway. Cool. Yeah. Really need Arcanine to deal with the Scizors that threaten my mons. I don't think Latios is appropriate. I don't know. Well, they have Rain, so I have T-Tar. That's obviously good. They have Hari and Cress. They also have Gengar, which is kind of annoying. Empoleon's good because it has Rain, but that's about it. There's no, like, Defiant Mons here. Or there's no Intimidate, so, like, I don't get my Defiant boost. So I think the play is probably just, like... I wonder if Togekiss is good here. It just dies to Scizor. I think this is going to be Latias plus Togekiss up front with Chomp and T-Tar in the back. Okay, there's a Gengar. That's scary. I'm going to try to set Light Screen and Protect here because I envision this being a Sludge Bomb. There's a Fake Out. It is Shadow Ball. Okay, well that's fine. I get the Special Defense drop, but I get Light Screen up. I should be able to live another one. So now I can... I'm going to Air Slash into the Ludi. This is Ice Beam. It's pretty bad for me. But I think this is my best bet. If this is Shadow Ball plus Light Screen, I'm not in a great position. But I feel okay. I mean, we are -1 special defense right now, so basically our screens are worn off. They're going to bring in Hari. That's actually pretty good for us. Like, they're going to set Trick Room. That's awful for us. I can try to set up a Reflect and click Follow Me this turn. Okay, there's a Fake Out. Yeah, Shadow Ball's going to take out my Latias. So I had to stall out my screens now. I'm going to bring out T-Tar. I'm going to click Protect. I'm going to Air Slash the Hari. Because I have a feeling this is going to be close combat into T-Tar. Yep. Sludge Bomb. We live that. Okay, we pick up the Hari. That's good. Slowly running out of screens. Okay, there's Mr. Toad. They still have Ludi in the back, so I'm going to go into Chomp. And I'm going to Protect this turn. Okay, there's a Scald. There's a Sludge Bomb. Okay. So Tailwind is now over, so Gengar is actually faster than Garchomp. So I can click Earthquake here, and I can click Follow Me. If this is screened, if this is Sash is already broken, why does everything freeze me? Okay, Gengar down. Oh no, my Earthquakes. But now I can Poison Jab the Ludi and I can switch into T-Tar, take away their weather, so then I'm going to outspeed the Ludi. Yeah, they have Fake Out. I knew that. Scald. Ice Beam. But we hold on! Okay! And I'm going to D-Dance here. We're going to get greedy and dance up in here. I don't even think this is actually that greedy of a play. Man, Bright Powder has just not really done this job. Energy Ball's gonna KO. Ludi's gonna go down. Scald, no burn. Okay, I think we are fine now. Togekiss, please wake up, and we'll go for a crunch. Oh, actually, good job, Togekiss. Your falling there actually didn't matter, but good job. Proud of you. Okay. Something I want to address. I don't think Latias is correct here. I think we already have 3 weaknesses to ground. I think we could switch Arcanine for... I think what we're going to do is I'm going to swap this for Sala. How many Intimidators are there with flying? That are flying type. There's Gara. There's Sala. Staraptor's interesting. We don't have anything that has Sash on our team, but I think I would rather have Sala because it hits a little harder. It does add another Ice weakness, which is something we wanted to avoid. It does add another Fairy weakness as well. Like, Double Dragon doesn't seem awful. Staraptor, like, Sash doesn't seem very good when we are trying to play Sand. If we had safety goggles in this format, I'd be a little more all about Staraptor, but I think we're going to try Sala. We're going to put on a citrus berry here. Intimidate. We can be special Sala with flamethrower, so we can answer opposing. I think flamethrower Draco is pretty good. We can do protect, and we could have roar as a way to prevent. I think roost and protect is actually fine here, though. I want to be somewhat fast. I don't know if I want to be max speed, but I definitely want some speed. I believe we got to 136 on Arcanine. I think something like this is probably fine. We're like real bulky. Maybe we don't need all this speed and we can just drop down to like 130. Do something like that. I don't hate that. We'll obviously need to play games and adjust it as needed, but I think this is fine. So that's another fairy weakness. So we probably need another steel type. And honestly, I'm pretty just okay with Scizor. I don't think we want to be choice banned. I think what we could do is, we already have our life orb. I think expert belt is probably fine. We can do technician, swords dance, protect, bullet punch, and X scissor, I guess. Sure. I think this is fine because now we have an answer to opposing fairies. We have multiple answers to Cress. Like, we lose Tailwind and we lose Screens, but I think this could be fine. Like, this is just one of those things that, like, playing games with it is going to help. So this is going to be Disquake things. They have Volt Absorb here and multiple mons that are flying type with Levitate. So, like, this is just going to try to be spamming Earthquake from Mamo. The fact that we're Sala and not Arcanine here is pretty bad, but, like, Scizor looks pretty great. I think Scizor, Togekiss is, I think actually Scizor and Empoleon up front is pretty okay. I think I want Sala in the back to intimidate like Gyarados. And I kind of want Chomp. I think I would rather have T-Tar. I think T-Tar does more on its own. I think this is probably fine. Like, I could see them wanting to lead Gara here to get the Intimidate off. And then that's when we get them. I think this team is missing, like, Fake Out as well. That's something else we're missing. Zapdos is pretty scary here. Because, like, neither of my mons really answer it. I can Bullet Punch his Mamo. And Empoleon, you can take a discharge, right? I believe in you. Yeah, I believe in you, Empoleon. But we're Lum, so that's fine. But we're not going to live both. Nah, that's rough. But now I can bring out Sala, I guess. This is Life Orb, so I can just, I mean, I could Bullet Punch this. They're going to be faster than me, aren't they? I can Bullet Punch and Protect here. This is going to guarantee take out the Mamo. Yep. Okay, that's fine. I'm probably going to lose Scizor now. Okay. But now I have T-Tar Sala. Like, I gave up 2 Mons, and, like, I think I should have just probably protected with... they're going to intimidate my T-Tar. That's obviously not great, but I can D-Dance. I don't think I need a D-Dance. I just want a Rock Slide, and I can drop a Draco on the Zapdos, or I can just Flamethrower. I think Flamethrower is probably fine. I wonder if their Gyarados also has Earthquake here. Like, obviously it only hits Tyranitar. They might have, like, Ice Fang for Sala. They could have... they don't get Rock Slide. Waterfall would be a pain, seeing how they're faster than me. I don't intimidate them, which is unfortunate. Okay, they're gonna protect. Oh, that's kind of greedy. Crit? Nope, never lucky. Now I can protect, and I'm gonna drop a Draco on their Gyarados. Just need to deal with this before it gets really out of hand. Man, that was a -1 Rock Slide, and we did 57% to Gyara. It's like a lot of damage. I wish White Herb could. Okay, they're gonna protect. We're also gonna protect. Oh, that's a choice. I think I'm gonna try for a D-Dance. I think that's incorrect. I think I just need to attack. I'm gonna Roost on Salah here. Okay, their Hyper Beam. That's only slightly terrifying. I could see Gyara protecting. I'm gonna just flamethrower this Zapdos, try to take it out while it's not doing anything. But I think this game is over. I think this general idea of like Garchomp plus T-Tar is fine. I think Empoleon is also pretty okay, but overall, I'm not convinced that this team is all that great. Yeah, we're not gonna win this one. We will save ourselves the time. I wanna try to get a couple wins with this team before we call it a day. I'm just dropping the GLHF. So we'll be polite. We'll be polite and drop it back. Obviously, like, they want to intimidate my team, right? I have a bunch of mons that want to be intimidated, so Empoleon up front. Also lines up pretty well against, like, everything except for their Rotom. So I think I want Togekiss, I want Garchomp in the back, and I think I want Sizzle just so I can punch things. Gives me answers to basically everything. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, I got my Defiant boost. That's obviously good. They can go for Fake Out. I can just Rock Slide here, and I think just double protecting this turn is fine. Just try to see what they're going to go for. They don't have a setup move for Entei, Sacred Fire, into Togekiss. Okay. I can click Rock Slide. I can click Follow Me. Try to get this Hitmontop to CC into my Togekiss. That's good. Okay, not a lot, but enough. Because now I can Waterfall. And I can Waterfall, and I'm going to click Follow Me. They're going to bring out Rotom. Wide Guard. Okay. Well, goodbye. So I can give up my boost. Yeah, they just brought like everything to beat up Empoleon. I'm gonna go into Chomp here, and I am going to yawn their Rotom, I think. Togekiss can live a hit. Oh yeah. See? Told you we can live a hit. They're gonna yawn my Chomp. Okay, that's fine. Because I'm gonna swap into Empoleon here. And I'm going to protect, get a little bit of recovery. If they read Garchomp switching into Empoleon and Thunderbolt that slot, that's just like big brain plays. Okay, Will-O-Wisp, but I'm Lum, so that's fine. There's Ice Beam. Okay. No freeze? Okay. So now I'm going to Swords Dance, and I'm going to click Follow Me. They're gonna yawn my Togekiss, but that's pretty okay. So now I can Rock Slide, and I can swap into Chomp. Okay, they stay asleep, that's good. We don't do a lot. Nice read. Very good read. Like, that was a pretty safe play there from our opponent, to be honest. I can Rock Slide, I can... No, the real play is I'm going to protect. I'm going to X-Scissor this Rotom because it's 50-50 to wake up this turn. So if I just remove this, then Empoleon is pretty safe here. Okay, they do wake up. They Willow into my Rotom and into my Scizor, and they miss. That's good. It's obviously also very good. Now I can Rock Slide. I can Protect, because this is Sacred Fire into my Scizor slot. Okay, there's a Sacred Fire. Flinch to Gastro. Never lucky. Now I can Rock Slide, and I can swap to Togekiss on the Sacred Fire here. They're going to Protect, that's fine. And we missed the Gastro. Okay, that's unfortunate. I can Bullet Punch the Entei and Follow Me. Because I need one more. No burn? Okay, that's fine. No Life Orb. They're going to Yawn, but they can't because I'm burnt now. So I can Swords Dance, and I'm going to Protect, and I'm going to Yawn the Gastro. Because I think we win this game in inevitability. I can Swords Dance. They're going to Yawn me, I'm assuming. Okay, that's fine. I can now X-Scissor them to a ton. I go to sleep. They're asleep. Scizor guarantees sleep this turn. They woke up. We woke up. Okay. GG's, opponent. GG's. So that felt fine. Thinking about this game a little bit, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to rewatch it, but I think we played that game pretty well. Gastrodon seems to be a really big problem for Empoleon, because like we don't have a efficient way of dealing with it. As we get paired into Gastro plus Rotom again. This could be Trick Room on Latios. I wouldn't put it past them, seeing how they have Gastro, Snorlax, and Hari. But I'm pretty fine to play in Trick Room here with Empoleon, T-Tar, Scizor, all kind of pretty slow. I think Togekiss is pretty great here. And I think Empoleon is pretty okay up front. And then I think I want Sala, because they have a bunch of things I want to intimidate. And this leaves me really weak to Gastro. Like, Togekiss is my best answer. I could bring T-Tar here, but that gives me another weakness to Hari, but I have Togekiss Sala for that. I think this is fine. It's going to be Rotom plus Lax. Okay. I'm going to Yawn, and I'm going to Protect this turn. I want to put this Rotom to sleep. See if they Thunderbolt here or the Togekiss slot, and then next turn I can swap into... I didn't bring Chomp. I brought T-Tar instead. Okay. They're going to Yawn. Are they going to Belly Drum? No, they're going to Curse. That's pretty okay for me. Now I can Air Slash, and you could also, I think, Follow Me and Swords Dance is fine. Yeah, this seems pretty okay. Okay, T-Bolt does a chunk. I wonder if they're Facade. Interesting. Not actually surprised by that. I can bring out Sala here, intimidate this back down to neutral. I can drop a Draco. I'm going to Flamethrower the Rotom, and I can Swords Dance again. Snorlax doesn't have anything to hit my Empoleon super effectively, right? That's less than I anticipated, actually. I'm going to Yawn my Empoleon. That's kind of annoying. I mean, I guess I'm just going to Waterfall you. They're going to Protect. Okay, that's a good play. But I'm Lum, so I got ya. I got ya. Lum Empoleon, man. When it's good, it's great. I can just double Protect this turn. So let them get a free Curse off. So I actually think... I think I'm just going to... I'm going to drop a Draco on their Snorlax and Protect. I think they're going to Fake Out into my Empoleon this turn. Oh, they just Protect Hari. Interesting. Oh, I missed. Rip. They get their burn. That's fine. I can... Like, I want to deal with this Lax, but... I think I need to drop a Draco on it. And... we will Waterfall the Hari. Okay, we connect. We don't do a lot. And we one-shot the Hari. That's obviously good. They're going to yawn my Empoleon. But again, like, I'm just going to stay in here. I can drop a Draco on their Latios. And Rock Slide here. I would rather Empoleon go to sleep. I think the way they've played this, they don't have an answer to Empoleon here. I think their best answer is just try to put me to sleep and chip me away, but... I could also swap... Oh, that's a crit. That's really bad. But if they're going to Psychic that slot, I can just swap into T-Tar next turn. Okay, I pick up the Latios anyway. That's good. They're going to get another Curse off, but that's fine. I can Roost and Waterfall. Like, we will wake up eventually. I can swap to T-Tar and Waterfall. Just crit the Lax. Just wake up and crit. Okay. Well, we get the flinch, so now we can Rock Slide and Waterfall. They protect. Rock Slide and Waterfall. And we crit. No, we actually don't. Man, Empoleon came to play this game. Like, our opponent put us to sleep twice, and we just did not care. They just did not have an answer to Empoleon. Their best answer was Hari and Rotom, to be honest. And we just dealt with them appropriately. Like, sure, they got to Thunderbolt and KO my Togekiss, but, like, that wasn't that big of a deal because I got to set up with my Empoleon instead. I think Empoleon is fine in this format. I think on a team like this where like you have a bunch of things that want to be that bait your opponent to bring their Intimidator, and then having this Defiant Mon, and like Salat obviously playing special means that like we don't really care. I can see dropping Draco. Do we get any flying special move? We actually don't. Okay. So that's something to be aware of, but I think that's fine. I think this set's probably okay. Togekiss was, like, we honestly didn't bring Togekiss a lot, but I think there's argument to have it next to, like, T-Tar, and you can set up with it. You can set up with Empoleon, like we saw that last game. You can set up with Scizor. I think there's a lot of various, oh, we don't have a Life Orb. We can just put Life Orb on Scizor. And I realized that sooner we probably would have been able to pick up another game or so, but whatever. I think this team's okay. It's not the best team I've built, but like it's also something I've played for a day now, and I'm the only one who's actually kind of tested on this team. So, like, if you all are interested, here's the team. Pick it up, play it, let me know what you think. I am always looking for suggestions and everything else, so by all means. So that's going to be it for today, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later this week with some more laddering. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.